Yo, it's your boy E back at it with another video. Today, I want to talk about planning and execution. Why? Because these things are so important. It sounds simple, but they're very important. We're gonna get into as to why, right now. So yeah, simple planning and execution. Right? What is planning? Planning, in my opinion, preparing for a certain event or destination, right? So this takes form in, documenting what you want to do, bullet points, right? Pictures, post it up, mental strategy, right? To where you're trying to, make a certain event happen or, go to a certain thing. Just basically you're arriving at a certain destination, whether that be like a physical place or, a mental place or a spiritual place, anything of that nature, right? And then execution, it has many terms, well, 2, 3, I believe, but yeah, execution in this case, what I'm speaking of is carrying out a plan, right, to the best of your ability. Right. Now that we know what those two are, let's get into why are those two things important together. Right. So planning allows you to outline exactly how you want to do a certain thing, so that way you can't execute. You can't carry out a plan that doesn't exist. You can't carry out something that doesn't exist yet. So you have to plan first before you can execute. So planning is, in my opinion, just like a rough draft of what you're trying to do, and then execution is the final draft, that one that you turn in, right? So if you're going with that analogy, you want to plan as much as you can, right? You want to plan in advance as much as you can. This planning is strategy, right? So in my case, I had a plan of having a digital marketing job by a year of starting, right? That was my destination. And from that destination, I started outlining my plan. My plan was take as many courses as I can. One, dedicate as much time as I can. Number 2. Number 3, learn by watching videos, reading blog posts, anything of that nature. And then 4, applying, right? Applying to so many places, setting up so many interviews, right? So that was my 4-step plan essentially, right? And within those 4 steps, I did other stuff as well, but just to keep it, short, I outlined my plan to get to my destination of having a job by a year, and I achieved it, right? It's a freelance work position, as you all know. Work with Betty with Immigrant Apparel. Check her store. She spreads awareness about immigrants worldwide through her clothing and accessories, so definitely check her out. Link is going to be in the description. But yeah, so I'm thankful for that, man. It was just a lot of trial and error, but I got to my destination, right? That's my destination. And then execution was how I carried out that plan, right? So, the first step, executing on taking those courses, I use my computer, got to typing, search as many courses as I can. I mean, there's more courses out there, but did the courses I could. Then from there, put as much time as I can into those, courses, taking the time, doing the examples, following the mentors, executing on that. And then from there, just applying applying, carrying out those interviews, talking to individuals, right? And then from there, I got my destination. It's simple, right? And I'm using myself as an example, but the grand scheme of everything is that you have to plan. You have to plan for anything in life, right? Like you can't plan for everything, but you have to come with a plan on how you're going to maneuver around life, right? I don't know if you guys have heard the saying of stand for something or fall for anything, right? And that's important with this because you have to have a foundation. You have to be able to stand on a solid foundation where you're going to fall. Your plan is your foundation. Your plan is your foundation, and your execution is how you build that foundation. That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire, right? So plan, get your tools, get your instruction manual, right? Execution, building that foundation, right? Building that foundation so that way you can stand upon your foundation so you don't fall for anything in life, right? That's so important, and it carries over to anything. I use myself for digital marketing, but you got to plan how to go to college. You got to plan how you go get a job in general, right? My strategy for getting a job, like when I first got back home from school, I would just apply everywhere, man. Apply everywhere. Speak to anybody that works. See if they have a job, and it worked. My friend got me a job at a grocery store. Thankful that she was able to give me that job. But yeah, I worked there, and then worked my way up. Different places. You have to have the plan, man. And to put more spotlight on myself, right? My plan for life was when I got back home, I was like, man, I'm going to work where I can work, save up, get my first car, get my license. I didn't have my license when I got home, right? I got my license at 20. So I got my license, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my license. Then remember my first car, ride that out until I'm gonna get a better car. Did that, got my car, and I'm gonna ride this one out till my next car. Maybe then move towards my dream car, which is a Jeep. But yeah, man, just everything is planning and executing, right? Now, I've talked a lot about planning, but execution is so important, right? Because a lot of people can plan for something. I plan to lose weight. I plan to eat healthy. You got this outline of how you want to do those things, but you don't move, you don't carry it out, right? Like, it's so important. Like I said, planning is rough draft, executing is the final draft. You're not gonna get credit if you don't turn the paper in, obviously, right? So you guys be willing to carry out your plan the best way you can, right? All plans don't succeed all the time. That's why planning is important. It's rough draft, outline, revise, all that good stuff, right? But once you have a plan that you think may work, execute upon that plan. You can't be afraid to execute upon your plan, because if you don't execute, who is, right? If you don't do it, who's gonna do it? Nobody, right? Nobody's gonna make your plan happen for you. Your plan is your plan, and execution, you got to do it. You gotta carry out your plan. You gotta make it happen, right? So to summarize, planning, rough draft, outline, your life. Outline your life. Get your materials, planning, and then execute. Build that thing up, because you gotta stand upon something in life, or you're gonna fall for anything in life. And I don't want that for y'all. You feel me? I want y'all, be able to stand for something in life, be able to have a passion or a direction you want to go in life. But yeah, appreciate you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload once you are subscribed, so you never miss a video. But with that, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.